Hi guys, this is Semi-Reogg here, and today I am going to be talking about Ascension World of Warcraft. So what is Ascension WoW? Ascension WoW is a private server that allows you to create your own class. You get to mix all kinds of talents and abilities from every class available before Wrath of the Lich King. This is really cool. This can allow you to make a human hunter, or a human hunter mage, or an orc ret paladin, or an undead paladin rogue warrior. There's all the sky's the limit. And like I said, this is all before Wrath of the Lich King, so you can't mix. There's no abilities from the monks or death knights or demon hunters. And there aren't any. The races go only up to Burning Crusade, so there's no worgans or goblins from Cataclysm or anything past that. Uh, in the future, we will be able to make Draenei's and Blood Elves, and there is the option to make them in the character select screen. However, you can't make them right now until a certain patch, which will be the Burning Crusade patch. This server is just so much fun. I've been playing it for the past couple of days, and it's been an actual blast. There's all kinds of things to do. The content goes from classic all the way through the Burning Crusade, or actually not all the way through Burning Crusade. It's not going to go through like all the raids and stuff, but it's going to go through some of them. And there is a Wrath of the Lich King alpha. So I believe Ascension WoW wants to eventually release Northrend content, Wrath of the Lich King content in future seasons, which would be really cool. There's refined raids with new mechanics and tweaked numbers, like Zul'Gurub, Blackwing Lair, Molten Core. They're going to have new mechanics for the bosses and tweaked numbers to make things a little bit more interesting. There's custom world events, custom world bosses, high risk events where there's objectives to go complete, and you get really good rewards. But if you fail, then you have, if you get killed by other players, you have the potential to lose loot. And there's like hot spots where there's like um, a, a treasure chest that'll spawn in the open world, and everyone can see it on the map, and everyone can rush to it, and they can fight each other for it. It's pretty crazy. There's so much custom content, and with the ability to create your own class, it just feels insane. Um, on top of that, if you hit max level, which is currently level 60, you have the option to enter Prestige. If you're familiar with games like Call of Duty, for example, when you hit max level, you have the option to reset your level to level 1, Prestige, and go through that experience again. If you do that in Ascension World of Warcraft, you actually get rewards, and which is really cool. So there is incentive to prestige, and keep leveling. You get more rewards, and you can make new builds. It's pretty cool. There's also unique and custom made loot with mystic enchants. So if we go to their site, if you type in Ascension GG, and then the first thing that pops up will be this, and it'll take you to their site. They have mystic enchants. You can go to the builder and check them out. And these can drop on pieces of gear that you find open world. So if you find a 4 strength, 4 stamina leather belt, you can get like holy power, increases the critical effect chance of your holy spells by 2%. Or you can get a legendary enchant on it and get something like aimed explosive shot. Your explosive shot is transformed into explosive shot aimed, making it a targeted spell and giving it an area of effect application. There's a lot of different enchants that can really make some builds just shine, or some of these enchants make some builds possible, which is really cool, and it adds a lot of spice to loot. Like if you are dungeoning through Shadowfang Keep and you get the Arced War Axe, it might drop an enchant on it that makes it like really, really crazy. Maybe you get, I don't know, Lights Out. Targets affected by your blind are no longer disoriented, but now have a 95% chance to miss with all spells and attacks for 3 seconds. So there's a lot of different things that can make this real crazy. They do have a shop, but this consists of vanity items, uh, and you can check that out for yourself. There's a lot of different like transmogrification, heirlooms, pets, stuff like that. There are a few things that you can get, like bags. You can get like all flight paths unlocked. You can get pets that are like skill trainers or profession trainers, and more. So that can help you in game a little bit, but it's definitely not pay to win in the sense of you can't boost yourself to max level, you can't buy yourself gear, which is good. Um, there are also heroic dungeons, and there's soon to be mythic dungeons, which is crazy. Uh, and the modes are super, super hard from what I understand. Also, Ascension WoW is PvP oriented, like heavily oriented to PvP. But if you're not into PvP, there are PvE modes. Or there is a PvE mode where if you're in your capital city, you can turn yourself into PvE and you can go out into the world and no one can kill you on your side, and you can't kill anyone else. Or you could go just flag yourself PvP like normal, or you can go high risk PvP, which there's a chance for you to, on a PvP death, if someone actually kills you in like open world PvP, you will drop a chest, and it can contain some of your items. Like, for example, if you have Corrupted Ashbringer, that might drop, and that other person who killed you might get that. There are ways to prevent this, where you can go into your city and you can make it so that instead of dropping your Corrupted Ashbringer, if it were to drop, instead of it dropping, you will drop money instead. It would be a lot of money, like maybe 100 gold, but instead of dropping your Ashbringer, you're going to drop 100 gold. So there are ways around that. There's tons of PvP, tons of world PvP. There's even guild v guild war games. It's insane. There's all kinds of stuff when it comes to this. Um, and the quality they have is just super, super high. It's incredible. Um, for PvP, you can, if you're like on the Alliance or on the Horde, it doesn't matter. You can go for the Horde or for the Alliance, and that'll make it so that you are siding with your own faction. And if anyone on your faction, like if you're a human on the Alliance, of course, and there's another human out in the open world, he can be an outlaw and he's no longer for the Alliance, and you can actually attack and kill him, or he can attack and kill you. So that's really cool. You can decide to be like a lone wolf kind of outlaw, and you can gank everyone. You can gank Horde or Alliance. It doesn't matter, which is really cool. And if you go for high risk PvP, where there is the possibility of you to drop loot on death, you can you get more rewards. Open world, you get more blues, you get more purples, which is really, really cool. So there is incentive to go high risk PvP, and farm things open world, because you can get really good gear, like raid gear, like levels of good, like really good stuff. Um, but their quality is just insane. They have this site, and if you go to their home page and you want to play, they have that big button, play now. It'll download the launcher for you, and their launcher is pretty amazing looking. It'll bring this up, and it's this is the easiest time I've ever had getting a private server, period. I've never had an easier time. It's literally just press a button, you download it, you get the launcher, and then you download the game. It's 20 gigabytes. It's not very big. It doesn't take very long. It's easy to download. And on top of that, the add-ons for the game are super accessible too. I've never seen such an easy way to get add-ons as well. You just click this, and you got Atlas Loop, Bartender, all stats, damage meters, weak auras, rares, postal, omni CC, and you can just at the click of a button, you can just download it, and without like going into your folder or anything, it'll be put into your game and ready to go, and it's pretty amazing, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. There's also an HD patch that will take you from vanilla WoW textures and character models, the old stuff, to the new stuff, the new updated character models and NPC models and textures and effects. And you can choose between the two whenever you want, which is really cool. So this game's been really impressive. I've been having a blast with it. It's super accessible. It's super easy. It's super well done. It's super fun. The one thing that I would say that happens a lot is I disconnect all the time. I disconnect way too often, which is unfortunate. But regardless of that, I've still been having a blast. Here, let me log on real quick. Alright, so I just logged on. I'm still playing, if you know me from Darrowshire, my characters are the same name. I'm playing my orc, Semi-Reogg, and I do have Alk, my human. I haven't played Alk, but I do plan on playing him. And then I do have a bank, of course. But I've been having a ton of fun. So much fun playing. And here, I might hop in and show you guys a little bit of what's going on. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff to do in this game. There's also challenge modes where you can do these challenges to like from level 1, you can do the Iron Man challenge, for example, which is a challenge for you to get to 60 without dying. But if you do it, you get super rewards. You get a very unique mount and some other really cool stuff too. And there's other challenges like that as well for you to complete that gives you like cool pets and like currency and other things like that. So as you can see, I'm on Semi-Reogg. I have Sinister Strike with Judgment of Wisdom, Arcane Explosion, Slice and Dice, Hand of Reckoning, Aspect of the Monkey. I'm level 31. I got gear with enchants on it, like these shoulders have Master of Shadows, which is super crazy. I don't know. It's been a blast. If you guys are interested in playing this at all, I would be, send me a message and leave a comment. I want to know if you guys have played this or if you guys are interested in playing this. I've been having a blast. It's been so much fun playing this. But anywho, I think that pretty much wraps up what I wanted to talk about. I can't see numbers. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment down below. I'd really appreciate you guys. And come check out Ascension WoW if you guys are interested. It's been a blast. I've had more fun than I've had in a long time in World of Warcraft on here. And it's been good. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And maybe I'll see you guys out in Azeroth. Bye-bye.